No roof access. Well, rules are meant to be broken.
What the f did I just watch? Bro just randomly commit a crime and then anyways.
Look at these fools below me. Just going about their lives unaware of how powerful Silverwolf is.
All the trailers, right? Absolutely. But let me finish my dinner, so let's just watch this. I was watching this yesterday with the subbers like in the middle, or while we're playing League, up until like somewhere around this point. Yep, I didn't finish it, so we can now watch all together. Yippee!
Blazers, and welcome back to the channel and another Honkai Star Rail video. So right now I am out here on the streets of San Francisco as I plan to hang up Silverwolf promotional posters around the city tonight. And my goal tonight is to basically just find a really high rooftop I can climb up so I can get a survey of the city and map out the best places to hang these posters. Now, honestly, I could just do this in Google Maps, but I honestly just like how anime it is to climb on top of a roof and survey a city, and I also just kind of like looking down on people I found recently. Silverwolf is the most powerful trailblazer in all of Honkai Star Rail, and I really don't want to be wasting my time recording yet another video educating the public.
Chat verbatim, on my live verbatim, I asked Box 2 this, right? Because like both Box 2 and Iango, like they live in the same area, right? San Fran. So I was asking, yo, Box 2, why don't you ever like hang out with Iango? And then Box 2 was like, bro, I'm scared he's gonna kill me or some shit, bro. So yeah.
On this, as I've created multiple Silverwolf videos already. Unfortunately, with the current rerun of Silverwolf, there has just been a coordinated effort to smear this powerful trailblazer, and I've even seen people suggesting she needs a buff, which is just such a lack of respect for a trailblazer that literally not only broke the meta, but redefined how we win at this video game.
Okay, Iango. If Silverwolf does receive a buff, I expect 100 subs to twitch.tv/MrPokke, right? Alright, absolutely, right?
Vars 2 has recently made a video lambasting Silverwolf, and when Vars 2 makes a video lambasting an anime mobile gaming hoe, you know that things have gotten out of hand in a major way. So first off, we need to realize that the unwarranted doom posting on Silverwolf is part of a bigger psyop of claiming Honkai Star Rail has this apparent power creep problem. So any trailblazer released early in the game, everyone claims is bad because, oh, obviously they have to be power crept. And I gotta say, in general, it's just been way too popular lately to cry on the internet about power creep in Honkai Star Rail. Like, I'm just so sick of people trauma dumping on how they cannot win at an anime mobile game, and then other people being supportive of that behavior. Like, one of the most viewed the power creep is a problem videos is just a guy crying that he cannot beat the overworld enemies in this video game.
The problem I really have is that because of the power creep, because of the new characters being stronger, because of the new sustain just shielding you from all of life's troubles, the new enemies that come out in the regular story content are much more difficult to the point where new players like myself and others are unable to actually get through a lot of the content. Normal enemies are dealing more damage than bosses. I am unable to grind certain relic domains because the enemies just kill me too fast. I know a lot of you say, oh, well, just be reliant on supports, but supports don't fucking help you through story. They only help you in relic grind.
And I implore you to watch.
If you have a problem clearing the story and the relic farming domain, I've bad news, buddy.
Watch that whole video. They just cry about how the story mode is so hard in Honkai Star Rail, and the comment section for that video is all supportive, like, oh, you can't beat the story of Honkai Star Rail.
Agreed with your video. For some reason, when you mention this in places like Star Rail Reddit, you'll get raked over the coals for it and insulted with skill issue memes. Star Rail fanbase and content creators are extremely toxic and refuse to believe that there is any power creep in this game because the majority of them are huge whales. Okay, I understand. I guess you really can't just go for who you like these days if you don't already have a team that works well in the current patch. I'm not reading all that, but you know what? It is.
It's not your fault. It's the game's fault. And like, no, if you can't beat the story mode in Honkai Star Rail, it is your fault. You're just an idiot. It's not even a skill issue, it's a brain issue. And before I
Okay,
get
wait,
into-
whoa, 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 whoa. I would never say you have a brain issue. That is not very nice. That is not very nice. I would never ever say that. But you know, before that is like, you know, I feel like Iango might be the first guy that actually, you know, might be on Team Pokke. Wow, that's crazy, man.
people commenting, well, Yango, don't you lose at Wuthering Waves story mode enemies? And like, that is just fundamentally different. Wuthering Waves isn't a skill check a game, rather it's a genetics check a game. Me being too white and slow to win at a game, probably because my vision is bad from all the reading and math stuff I've done in my life, like that has nothing to do with skill. You even see Wuthering Waves rovers on the X platform bragging how they're
Okay, by the way, we can give this to the clip editors. Yo, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
game's content can be soloed by a single rover, which just kind of proves my point that Wuthering Waves gameplay is never impressive. It's always just a display of genetic prowess. Meanwhile, in Honkai Star Rail, no trailblazer can do it alone. You need to have some basic strategy to win at this video game, and I'm not even glazing Honkai Star Rail here because honestly the game is still way too easy. Like, these clowns claiming Honkai Star Rail has a power creep problem would never last in Revy Starlight Relive, or really any anime mobile game. They
Bro, I bet their hearts start bronze 5. No, I'm just kidding.
wouldn't last in Arknights, they wouldn't last in Girls Front Line, they definitely wouldn't last in Heaven Burns Red. No roof access. Well, rules are meant to be broken.
Yo, editor, can we even show this? Yo, editor, can we show this?
Alright, got that door open now. Shut that behind me, so no one sneaks up on me. Anyways, I do think it's necessary I explain how
What the fuck did I just watch? Bro just randomly commit a crime and just... Oh, anyways. What the actual fuck did I just watch, bruh?
power actually works in Honkai Gay Rail and how this all relates to Silverwolf being a necessity for your account. So let's say we have power on the y-axis and the patches
Damn.
over time are on the x-axis, and let's draw this out. First, March 7th, relatively powerful Trailblazer has dropped slightly off over time, so her power over time would look something like this. Next, let's take
That's
on
very generous
Himiko.
for
Pretty good
Preservation
Trailblazer on launch and got even better with Pure Fiction. Then Bronya, I would say generally more powerful than Himiko or March 7th, but now this is where
Nah, at
people
this
get
point, Brian can just go away the fuck right now. Like, straight up, you know? Because we have something called the Mimi. Alright, ain't nobody using an E0 bro. Not even people will use an E1 Bronya, right? Mimi happened, you know, bro just need to go down, right? It is what it is.
confused. We have a Trailblazer like Acheron who shoots way up but then drops down over time. And same with Rappa, shoots way up and then drops down. And same thing with Kafka, shot way up and then dropped down over time. Now, these three lines here represent the white woman of the patch. Basically, Homoverse will rig the endgame mode buffs to benefit the current white woman.
Oh my god, he gets it. Wait, Iango gets it. He knows how the power creep and HSR works. Because of the environment, bruh. They shield the ever-living fuck out of it on release, and then like, you know, oh my god, he gets it. This
They
guy
want
gets
to
it.
promote. So even though it looks like there's a lot of power creep at times in Honkai Star Rail, really over time everything balances out. However, one exception is Silverwolf. Silverwolf was
Respectfully, you know.
released was very powerful, but then just due to the nature of her kit, she has just stayed at a constant level of power. And actually, if we just zoom in here, so zooming in a lot to this line, so this is like magnified times 10, you would actually notice that Silverwolf's power level is ever slightly increasing at a rate, because the more Trailblazers in this video game, the more options he has for teams. This here is why Silverwolf is such a necessity to get on your Honkai Star Rail account. Okay, it's so loud up here. But I think...
Okay, chat, say what you will, right? Say what you will. Y'all fat fucks would never do this. Y'all would never have the athleticism from Mr. Iango here to leap over walls and shit. Y'all just be gooning to your pillows at home, you know, eating your chips out your fucking American. You know, it kind of is what it is.
I think this will be a good vantage point. Hold on, is that a
athleticism, athletic abilities.
Is that a Silverwolf Dakimakura
What
pillow?
the fuck?
Oh no, it is. It totally is. Look at these fools below me. Just going about their lives unaware of how powerful Silverwolf is. Alright, the noise has finally died down a bit, so I think I'm gonna head down and thank today's sponsor for this video. Anime Dakimakura pillow.
Okay, yeah, very, very good. Very, very nice. Okay, very good, very nice.
Hello everyone, welcome back in game, and I'm just gonna show you all the best way to build Silverwolf, her best team compositions, which is basically any team, and then also demonstrate an omnipotent zero cycle with her.
You know what? Say what you will. I think this video is pretty peak. I feel like this video is pretty peak.
So the best way to build Silverwolf is as a DPS unit. You give her as much attack, speed, crit rate, and crit damage as possible. And then for the light cone, I usually use your signature because I run her with multiple carries on a team. So usually 2 carries, sometimes even 3 carries, which you can actually do if you have an E6 Sparkle. Basically, E6 Sparkle allows you to run teams with multiple DPS trailblazers, which makes winning at this video game very easy. But for my showcase later, I'm gonna actually run Silverwolf as a solo hypercarry DPS,
right.
So in that case, Acheron's light cone is a little bit better than her signature light cone.
He's absolutely right.
Now in terms of traces, I get everything. And then for relics, I get the most powerful ones. And for Eidolons, you need to get her at least to E2.
It's Eidolons. It's Eidolons, right? It's E-I-D, right? It's not A-Y-D, it's not Eidolons, right? It's Eidolons, right? I'm Chinese and even I can pronounce it properly. Eidolons.
For her to become an omnipotent trailblazer. And this isn't that much to ask, you only have to get 3 copies of her. Like on lootbar.gg.
Did bro just squeeze in 2 sponsors in one video? That's crazy. Okay, let's come to find out.
But once you get E2, the thing is you're already like really close to E4, which is even more powerful. So you kind of might as well get that at that point. But then once you're on E4, you just might as well get to E6, in my opinion, because this is going to turn her into the most powerful trailblazer in the game. Like when we take into account every E6 in this video game, any knowledgeable theory crafter will admit that Silverwolf is easily the most omnipotent and omniscient trailblazer in this video game, and I think it's time that we showcase that fact. So let's head into the MOC here. Team building I will go over very quickly. It's very simple. First, we always pair both Silverwolf and Sparkle. This forms the omnipotent duo, and honestly, you can't go wrong with the remaining 2 slots.
This is like 3.5k USD, by the way. There's a 3,500 USD for 2 units. Diabolical.
Usually just utilizing the white woman of the patch is a good play, which is Herda. And actually if we pair Ruan Mei, we get a double lesbo tempo here.
Okay.
So this is probably the most powerful team of this current patch. Other options that work is we can just put QQ and then any white woman DPS will work. So the Herda is probably the best one since she's the
I would actually really want to see QQD Herda Silverwolf and Sparkle.
White woman of the patch.
This sounds pretty fun.
Even Kafka would work or Acheron would also work. And then lastly, just doing a general double lesbo tempo will also work. So anything that can work with Silverwolf's implant against the enemy. So Kafka Himiko would be a good double lesbo tempo here, for example, because they're weak to fire and lightning. And then the final team is just a hyper carry Silverwolf. And for the
Sarah, you lack belief. You lack faith. You lack the skill required to hit your alter key using the sufficient skill points. Alright? QQ are not for non-believers. It's either you do or you don't. There is no other way.
This, we just fill the 2 remaining slots with Harmony supports. And this is probably the most brain-dead, easy way to display Silverwolf's power, so this is what
I
I'm gonna...
really wanted him to use like QQ with Herta though. That sounds really, really fun. QQ, Herta, E6 Sparkle, E6 Silver.
demonstrate. Anyways, let's get started.
Alright, see this shit.
Alright, we are now in MOC 12, and I'm just gonna show you all how to put on a clinic at winning at this video game.
Damn! Bro is F, nah, I'm good.
Alright, we'll hit it up with Robin, and then basically with this team, we just always action forward advance the Silverwolf and have her kill everything. I'm going to first kill the Trotters here, which I don't need to do. This is actually inefficient, but I'm doing this to send a message that Silverwolf will just murder anything that gets in her way. Okay, that's all done. Now, the trick with this team is
Nice effect,
basically get all 3 Harmony ultimates up, and then Silverwolf's ultimate can pretty much one-shot anything with Bronya's
No
buff.
way!
It'll be easier to understand when I play it out.
No way!
So let's just forward the Silverwolf here. And then we will
Holy
get every ultimate up here.
310,000 skill.
So we got the Sparkle ult. Now we'll action forward the Silverwolf and then Bronya ult. And then this is important. Instead of using Silverwolf's attack, I Silverwolf ult because Silverwolf is
5
currently
billion
buffed by
damage.
Bronya. I need you all to really take note of how...
Holy shit! 1.47 million single target. Oh my god. Silverwolf truly is the most powerful trope. He's right. He is absolutely right, you know? Yep, he is absolutely right.
next level this gameplay is. Like, I'm purposely holding my Silverwolf ultimate and using Bronya's skill to buff the ultimate.
He is
This is very
absolutely right.
deliberate, high-level gameplay that, quite frankly, few others would figure out. So
Did
do
Bronya-
ask
Did Bronya just do an
gameplay that, quite
E4
frankly,
follow-up
few
for...
others
Holy shit. His Bronya's follow-up is 100k, guys. Do you guys remember the other time when we were doing the free-to-play MOC? I cleared Memory of Chaos 12 using a free-to-play account. Bro, my Silas ultimate was dealing 100k. Full free-to-play, my E0 F0 Silas ultimate was dealing 100k. And this guy's a Bronya follow-up. This finishes all of you.
would figure out.
Absolutely
So do
fucking
ask in the
diabolical,
comments if there are questions on
God is
if
showing
any of
his
that was
sight,
confusing, I
absolutely.
guess. Alright, anyways, we are on the Sparog wave now, and I'm just gonna kill Sparog right away before he does his, like, capture hand mechanic thing.
Damn.
I'll just ultimate right away since we're so far off from a Bronya ultimate.
Holy okay, wait, this. I think if unless this Bronya is E6, right? Unless this Bronya is E6, if Bronya skilled Silverwolf here and then Silverwolf ultimate immediately, I think we would have just one shot. Because then you can combine both the buffs from... Yeah, actually, you can combine both the buffs from Sparkle and Bronya together right before Silverwolf's turn begin, getting the benefits from both of these Harmony units. And then you can actually just one... Yeah, but it's all good. Yeah,
Let's forward her, and anyways, can you all just take note on how one-sided this zero cycle is? Like, the reason Star Rail is inflating
Damn.
HP pools is actually to counteract how hard Silverwolf hits. But it never matters
he's
because
right.
Silverwolf just hits way too hard. It's honestly unfair.
He's right. He's absolutely right. You are
Like,
out of skill
Zila
points.
doesn't hit us hard, Shuao doesn't hit us hard, Acheron definitely doesn't hit us hard. Like, this is the hardest hitting Trailblazer in the game. She is a true heavy hitter.
Okay. Is that a double DDD? Pretty insane.
Yeah, I just have nothing else to say, really. I just get emotional when talking about how powerful Silverwolf is.
He gets emotional.
Let's see how much damage this does.
He's gonna cry.
930,000, so
Damn!
almost 1 million damage. So just a huge heavy hitter, and honestly, at this point, I think I'm just gonna finish this off with auto attacks, or oh shit.
Bring up Robin!
Advance her. Oh, we can advance the Robin.
Yes!
So yeah,
and
we'll
there
advance the
it is.
Robin,
He's
then just
cooking.
Robin ultimate, and it'll
He's
be
cooking.
pretty easy
He's
from there.
learning. Just base it out and wrap it up. And there it is.
So we'll Robin ultimate, and I'm just gonna finish this off with Silver Wolf
Damn.
auto attacks
Yo,
because
Box,
I feel
dude,
like that's
watch
the
this video
ultimate
and
form
learn.
of disrespect.
Watch
that
this
Sparg
video and
deserves.
learn, bro.
We'll
Oh
auto
my
attack
goodness.
there, and then final auto attack.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my god, she's so fucking powerful. She's so
Oh
fucking
my lord,
powerful.
she's so good, guys. I can't believe this. Guys. Silver Wolf is
Anyways, that
so
will
good.
be all for this video, and honestly, maybe my last Silver Wolf video ever, as if you cannot comprehend how omnipotent this Trailblazer is by this
Absolutely.
point, then, well, I don't know what else I can do to convince you.
He's just absolutely right. Oh my god, bro, just doesn't even. Okay, yep. He is absolutely right. Oh my god, he's. I'm sorry for my transgression against Silver Wolf. She is truly the strongest Trailblazer. You know, he's just absolutely right. He is absolutely right. Yo, Clippers, we can cook this up. Silver Wolf is the strongest unit in Honkai Star Rail. Absolutely, it's done right. Absolutely. Let me give myself a thumbs up. Pat myself. Okay, see you guys on the clip channel. Bye. Pull her now. Right, what over they pull her now. Absolutely.